And back on Hurricane Game Day with University of Miami head coach Jim Morris and a special guest today, making his debut on the show is young Will Morris, your son. Congratulations.
Thanks. 5 months old, and he's at every game. So he enjoys the game. He stays up to the end of the game and goes to bed at 11:30 at night. So we're getting him on baseball time.
Well, that's good.
It's amazing. And he sleeps all night. Sleeping better than me lately, by the way.
Well, other than that part, you can't ask for anything more, right?
You're right.
Baseball, looking like a baseball player, and sleeps on baseball time.
He does. He's on baseball time. It's amazing.
So you were a shortstop, right? Have you thrown the ball into the crib yet, and make sure that that's the only thing that's in there? The crib is the baseball.
Well, his first two presents were a glove from Nike with his name on it and a bat with his name on it from Marucci. So first thing he got was a bat and a glove, but he's not ready to start playing catch yet, but hopefully in the near future.
Okay, shortstop or catcher?
Right now he's built like a catcher, man. He's eating like a pig, but I got a feeling he'll thin out a little bit.
He pays attention. He's looking at all the stats and everything.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's why he stays up at night to talk to me about the game when I come home and let me know I'm doing it the right way.
So for 19 years at the University of Miami, you had 27 kids every year, 30 kids every year. Now you got one that's really your own.
You know, it's just so different when you go home after a game, no question. And big smile. He's always smiling, doesn't cry much, sleeps, and he's perfect so far. So it's a lot of fun.
Probably doesn't complain about playing time either yet.
No, he's good there. He's good there. When he starts playing, I'm going to be the one complaining about whoever's coaching him, probably.
So what other changes have come your way now that you're a dad?
Well, it's just you're on his time. I mean, Nan and I are on his time, period. You know, when he wants to sleep, then he wants to sleep. And when he's awake, he's got to have 24-hour attention. So, you know, you're definitely on his time. And I found that out more, his priority. I mean, my office is now his bedroom. I don't have an office anymore. I found out like 2 months before he was born that my office was gone. So it changed me from that point.
When he starts crawling around, you're going to throw some bases out there?
We'll do whatever. We'll do whatever. We'll get him going.
Well, this week he'll be here at the ballpark and you play Wake Forest. That's a big series.
It is a big series. I mean, it's winding down. There's a lot of teams in the middle of the pack, and some teams at the bottom, some teams at the top. But it's a huge series for Wake and for us.
You have 2 series remaining in the ACC, so a last charge remains.
You're right, and both teams have played well at times, like we played well at times, and it's going to be it's very big on with some of these teams who's going to get in the ACC tournament. Whether you're going to get the NCAA tournament, so all these games are very important. Our current ranking is 21 with the USA Today. Our RPI is 16, which is pretty good. And our strength of schedule is 3, so we played one of the toughest schedules in the country.
Yeah, I mentioned to you the other night, you picked the wrong year to have the 3rd strongest strength of schedule, a year where you've had to battle through a lot of injuries.
Well, we have. I mean, we've had 3 pitchers that are out with arm surgery, and of course, O'Brien's out. Rodriguez has been out part of the time, so it's been a real battle, and thank goodness Erickson came back, you know, from getting hurt. So it's been a long year from that standpoint.
You had a good weekend last weekend against Bethune-Cookman. Why was that sweep so important for you?
Well, I think just a confidence thing, and the fact is, I mean, the guys got to feel they can, you know, get it done, and we did it with pitching. Our ERA was 1.67 for the weekend. We were 12 for 13 on stolen bases, so we did a lot of running, made some things happen, and maybe that's what we got to do because we're not scoring a lot of runs otherwise. That
has been one of the changes, hasn't it, that you're putting guys more in motion, trying to get a run home after a hit or 2 rather than trying to bunch them all together?
Well, we're not a big inning team. You know, that's the real deal, and you got to every run you have a chance, you need to capitalize on it.
And this is the time of the year where you start shaping your team to peak. That's always been your history.
Well, you know, it's just, you know, I always like it when you say that. It sounds good. So hopefully this year we'll be able to get it hot and get it done here late too.
He's been magnificent. Sat through the whole interview.
Oh, he's great. I'm telling you, he's very easy. Of course, anytime there's an issue, I just pass him off. So Nan's great with him, and she looks after him.
All right, very good, and congratulations, and Will. We'll be looking for you in a couple of years.
Both those guys have been doing a great job as setup guys all season long, you know, and we were put in a situation where we had to make some moves, and we got a, you know, kind of a combination closer type thing, depending who's coming up and what inning, and you know, left-right situation. But either guy could do the job. They've both done it all year, and you know, they had another great weekend.
Hurricane Game Day is brought to you by the Florida Fan Game. Think the Canes are Florida's #1 fans? Prove it at facebook.com/ShareALittleSunshine.